Did the bubble burst, and that is that what kind of, I hate to use the word manipulated, but almost forced you to go into the CIA contracting world, or did you decide to do that before?
No, actually, that didn't come until I realized. I realized the fucking empire isn't happening.
Yeah,
like
the empire is more like a fucking squatter's tent.
Yeah, yeah. I bought one house and dumped a shit ton of money into it, fixing it up, and lost my ass on it eventually. And I became a real estate agent. And that was fucking horrible. But then I joined I got into a fire academy, and that's right about the time I realized I fucking hated civilians. At that time. I don't anymore, but I mean, I was still shitting food from Afghanistan or Iraq, and I tried. It was like a year, and I tried flipping houses, real estate agent, went to school, joined the fire academy, and then I had a friend tell me about the agency. Yeah. So I said,
"Fuck it."
Yeah, I missed that shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
So
you basically decide that, the CIA contracting gig is for you. Tried the fire academy, you hate civilians. What was that process like? I know, I had a lot of buddies that did that same gig, but I'm curious, like, what was that process like for you going from what you were doing and integrating into that, and what you can share? What was that like?
The academy or the agency?
The agency.
Actually, I didn't actually know what the fuck I was getting into at first, because everybody's so hush-hush about it. And so basically what had happened is I had sent a friend of mine told me, hey, you need to try this. I was like, fuck you, I'm not working for Blackwater. I've seen those dipshits. And he said, nah, this isn't Blackwater. You might want to check it out. And
this is even dumber than
he goes, by the way, here's what we get paid. And I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I get to go back to war and I get to get paid this much?
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck it, man, here's my resume. And that's the short version. So it did actually, what happened is it took forever because it's the fucking government. And I actually started on a Department of State contract. Yeah. Which was
that a static security thing?
Oh my God, dude. It was the worst.
Like manning a gate guard type thing?
Yeah. Yep. I had no idea what the fuck I'd signed up for. Yeah. But I went over, I did this static security gig for Armor Group, and they pitched it like, hey, you're going to be in charge of this fucking emergency response team. Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool.
Well, they didn't tell you it was an emergency to shitters being backed up.
Yeah. So pretty much. So I had to go through this stupid training thing, and I showed up, and I'm like, what? Why am I the only soft guy over here? And but I was like, well, fuck it, man, I'm here. And they're like, no, you're different. You're gonna be. Yeah, we're putting you in charge. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it, whatever. So obviously, I fucking blew that course out of the water, deployed, and found myself at the front fucking gate at the embassy in Kabul. And that lasted about 2 days. Yeah. And I said, fuck you, eat a dick. I'm out of here. And they're like, well, hold on. They're like, I'm like, well, one, the pay is like a fourth of what you told me I was going to get paid. And these motherfuckers are getting blown up like all the time. I'm not standing at a fucking gate. I was, I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. And so they put me in the emergency response team, which is standing right behind the fucking gate in a fucking Bearcat. And I don't want to sound like a fucking prick, but I'm not fucking sitting in a fucking Bearcat, and I sure as fucking not sitting at a gate. So I said, fuck you, eat shit, and jumped on the next thing, smoking back to the States. And right when I got back to the States, that's like coincidentally right when I got the call, you know, like, hey, we got your package done and we're ready. So I went home. I had like, I think 1 week, and then I went to tryout and for.
Is there anything about that tryout that you can share, or is that all fucking disclosure bullshit that you can't talk about?
No, I mean, you know, it's the shooting quals are tough. You know, I never was that good of a shooter, and I mean, I thought I was a good shooter until I went to that. Yeah, and I was like, oh, we don't fuck around on anything other than the 25-yard line out here with handguns. Yeah, and there's a lot of guys that can't hit shit at the 25-yard line. Yeah, and it's under time, and it's, you know, it's from concealed, and everyone fails it. Yeah. So
including you.
Yep, I've failed it before. Yeah. But and it's, you know, it was really my first time working with everybody from different units. You got SEALs there, you got SF there, you got Recon there, you got Delta there, you got Damneck there, and it's all these guys, and you know, with all the similar backgrounds. And I mean, you can imagine the fucking chest pounding that goes on, and the egotistical maniacs. Yeah. And
fucking dick measuring.
Yeah, constantly. And oh, you guys do it fucked up, and you do it fucked up, and that sifting through that kind of shit is a real pain in the ass. Yeah. But the shooting quals were tough. I will.
What about the physical aspect? Were there like physical fitness tests that were pretty legit too, or was it just shooting?
Yeah, there's a physical fitness test, but believe it or not, guys fail that too. I didn't think it was that tough. Yeah. I'd never have really thought any of the fitness tests were that tough to get into anything. Yeah. To be honest with you, but it wasn't like buds or anything where there's like you're going to do it every day. It's show up, this is what you're doing, and it's pass or fail. Yeah. And that's it.
In terms of mental stress and pressure, was the cadre similar to SEAL cadre in terms of mind fucking you a little bit, and you know, whether it's timelines or just trick fucking you with tests or whatever? Like, was there any of that?
Yes, but in a different way. So they're not like yelling and screaming at you and shit, and you don't really know what the fucking standards are, and so you might like with the shooting quals, it's like, well, this is what you're going to do in this amount of time, or this is what you're going to do it as fast as you can, and this many rounds. Yeah. And it's like, well, like, what's my score need to be? And like, nah, they don't even answer. Yeah. It's just like, from the 25-yard line, from concealed in this amount of time, or it's not in this amount, 2 shots and blah, blah, blah. And then the fucking timer goes off, and you're just like, you know, and I mean, you're shooting for, you know, fucking $250,000 a year job. And that's
plenty of
that's stress. A lot of stress in itself. But, and the same with the fitness standards, you know, and then I guess it's not really a class, but tryout to tryout is different. But, you know, in the requals, you get to know that shit. But on my initial one, you didn't really know the standards. Yeah.
How long is that whole process?
It's a month.
So fucking every day, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a fucking dick dragger. Like I said, I have a number of friends that have been through it. A couple of them asked if I wanted to come on, and I was always in positions where it didn't make sense to. But I've heard similar stuff. But I appreciate you laying that out. So you make it through that. You passed everything successfully enough to qualify or make it through that first time, or?
Yeah.
What? So from there, did you go straight into rotating and deploying, or?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. They've always had like a big shortage, because I think we had like 15 guys, and 3 of us passed. And
Damn.
yeah, and so you're right out the door.
3 out of 15?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Is that that's normal?
yep, yep.
Jesus. I didn't realize the fucking attrition rate was that goddamn high.
Yeah, it's surprising, and it's surprising.